Alright, we're outside now. Baker Street. See? That's why I ain't grown-ups. All they do is feed you a pack of lies and take stuff away from you. Aw. Oh really, Miss Lestrade? Tell me, is that overcoat keeping you warm? Ah, that's so mean. What? Oh my, surely you were given that. Yeah, the D let me keep it, after I looked daggers at him for long enough. We couldn't wear it. Went through the pockets and said, go on, then have it, before telling me to scarp her. Oh, you mean Gregson? Okay. Always pays off giving people a look like you hate them. I can't help feeling that it's going to get you into serious trouble one day. It'll be fine. What I really wanted was that nice shiny disc, mind. It's a music box disc? But Mr. Winterbank said it was practically worthless. I think I'm gonna go and have a... I think I'm gonna go and have another bash. Give him a long, hard stare. I think not, Miss Lestrade. We shan't enter Winterbanks again today. Why not? That's not fair. Can't be helped, I'm afraid. The police are investigating the scene now and taking a statement from Mr. Winterbank. Look, I understand taking a statement. Investigating the crime scene? There's not really a need to make that nothing happened. Like, they can't do any investigating. There's no forensics tests that can be done in there. I don't know what they're doing. That disc's mine. I had the ticket for this coat, and it was in this coat's pocket. And there should be something else in all. That's what the rotten cove said, ain't it? Yes, he did mention something about another article, didn't he? Well then, that's mine too, whatever it is. Now she's really pushing her luck. Miss Lestrade, I think it's time to admit defeat. You've had your haul for the day. Yeah, and it's all your fault, Miss Sholmes. How is it his fault? So what are your plans now? Will you dine with us this evening? Wow, that came out of nowhere. Iris would be delighted to cook, I'm sure. She always does. And I might entertain you with a modest violin recital because I haven't had time to practice in a few months. Aww. Nota. Ta? No ta? I don't know what that means. Oh. Why would I come round your place, eh? You lost your head or something? Oh, she ran away. Oh. Oh dear, she's gone. Huh. Having reviled on me quite unnecessarily, I might add. I can't help wondering if perhaps she might turn up anyway. Interesting. Once she's had a chance to calm down, I think there's a good chance she'll decide to come. Very well then. I'll inform Iris to set a plate for our potential guest at the dinner table this evening. Do they have a dinner table? And one more thing. I should be glad of your company later too. Do they not already eat there every night? I'm so confused. Sorry? I believe I will have a rather splendid surprise to show you. So do they just like there's not a kitchen up there, is there? There's like one... They have a wood... Well shit, I dropped my Joy-Con. Yeah, they only have a wood-burning stove. Like, I didn't see anything. They have to eat with them, surely. Oh, how exciting! What is it? You shall have to wait and see, Miss Usato. Until later, then. I have to go through your house to get to... Okay, well, bye. Well, we were asked earlier to show our faces here, so... Alright, we'll go. Oh, we get a timestamp now. Okay. 3, 4... That's how long that took? Oh my god! 10, 11, 12, 1, 2... That took 6.5 hours? I believe they started at 9. You gotta be insane. That took 6 hours? Oh my gosh. Ah, Susie and Bruno, come in, come in. Yeah. Good afternoon, Iris. I'm starving. I haven't eaten in 6 hours. Actually, in longer than that, because I didn't eat breakfast. I haven't eaten in almost 24 hours. Thank you so much for breakfast this morning. We didn't get to eat it, but thank you. Oh, don't mention it. Goodness, look at the time already. Busy as always? I am. I'm preparing everything for dinner this evening. She's the best. Already? Obviously cooking something special, are you? Oh, yes. After all, we have a special guest joining us. Maybe. Guess who it is? Go on. You'll never guess. Oh, she doesn't know. Oh, poor baby. Look at those little eyes of hers shining. What am I supposed to do? Oh, dear. It is awkward when you already know the answer, isn't it? Come on, just play along with her. It's Jenny! Isn't that exciting? Oh, what a surprise! Yes, that's wonderful news. Wow, Iris seems overjoyed at the idea. I can't wait to learn some pickpocketing tips from a real professional. Oh no. Oh yes, that does sound like fun. Oh, we've got Runo in on it now. I'm not sure that's entirely appropriate. Are you, Mr. Naruhodo? By the way, Iris, what's Mr. Sholmes up to? Crying again? Who knows? Ali? Oh, he's been like that ever since he got back. Hello, Mr. Sholmes? It's been at least 30 seconds since we last saw you. I beg that you won't speak to me. Oh, not again. Sorry? I don't know who you are. What? Oh my god, surely he's on autopilot, right? I don't know who you are, but kindly take your leave. As you can see, I'm not here. Okay. Alright. I don't know how to respond to that. I don't think anybody does. I do apologize. When he gets like this, he's completely oblivious to everything. Yes, I see. Really, he behaves just like a child sometimes, Ellie does. Mr. Sholmes and Iris have something of a parent and child relationship, don't they? That feels a little insensitive. They're right in front of them? Like... Yes, except that Iris is clearly the parent here. That's true. Come to think of it. You can't say this! I wonder where her real parents are. Oh my... I hate him. What's the matter, Runo? You have ever such a funny look on your face. Oh, no, it's nothing. I know what it is. No shot. Why does this girl live here with Mr. Sholmes, you wondering? Am I right? How did you just said out loud. Oh, Runo, I can read you like a book because you mutter all your thoughts out loud. Oh, this girl is dangerous. She's so cute. Don't worry, you can ask me anything. I won't mind. That doesn't mean that you should. So, Mr. Sholmes, what are you so engrossed in? Did you not hear? I'm not here! Of course you're not. I cannot think why the whole bed of the ocean is not one solid mass of oysters. So prolific the creatures seem. What? We did not do this last time. What on earth are you saying, Sholmes? What does that mean? The whole bed of the ocean is just oysters? That's incredible. That's an incredible theory. Huh. He won't even turn around and look at me. That sounds about like him. It's best just to leave him alone when he's in one of his moods like this. Yes, I can see that. Man, he's really moody, isn't he? Now this really is Mr. Sholmes' faithful performing partner then. The No, it's no good. It's gone. Virtuoso's violin that he found in a pawnbroker's and managed to bind for next to nothing. After all we went through to get it back, he's just cast it aside on that chair. I was looking forward to hearing the beautiful sound it makes when Mr. Sholmes plays it. It does look rather sorry for itself there, doesn't it? Although, at least Wagahai hasn't attacked it yet. Even if his eyes are saying it's only a matter of time. Please get a case for it, man. That bow, once again, it's defying gravity. I don't like it. I don't like that it's just defying everything. Fire's burning comfortably again. It's a very different feeling to a Japanese hibachi somehow. Oh, look at that photographic print of a lady displayed on the mantelpiece. Could it be? Yes, it must be. It's the woman. The woman? The only one. Oh, how exciting. Is that supposed to mean something to me? That's it? Okay. God, her theme song slaps so much. Yeah, let's talk about Ginny first. Let's ease into it. So, by Ginny, you mean Miss Lestrade, the young woman from the McGilded case 2 months ago, right? I almost said correct, I don't know why. Yes, who also stole my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Although after that trial, I invited her back here and we had dinner together. Oh. And now we're the best of friends. Oh, I love her. Oh, what a lovely tale. Yes, now if I bump into her on the street, she runs away as fast as she can. Oh. And I chase after her down the back alleys. No, Iris! Don't be going down the back alleys. Interesting idea of friendship. Yeah. And then I let her have the latest colour of smoke grenade I've developed. Oh, you shoot her? There's so many beautiful colours in the world. Jenny wants me to make a whole rainbow. Aww. I suppose this means you've let Miss Lestrade keep the smoke grenade launcher, have you? Yes, that's right. I got bored of it anyway. Early always reacts the same way when I shoot him with it now. Of course, that's why she made it. Poor Hurley. Oh, I can't wait for Ginny to arrive. It's been too long since she last came over. Yeah, it'd have to be 2 months. I'm so excited. Just hope she actually does come, yeah. Alright, time to ask the insensitive questions we should not be asking. I'm sure you've been wondering why it is I live with Early, haven't you? Well, it has crossed my mind. You can't say this, man. That and where are your real parents? Look what you did. My mummy and daddy aren't with me anymore. Yeah, look at what y'all did. Look, this is your fault, Ryunosuke. You should have just said, oh, we're not worried about it in the slightest. Don't worry, you don't have to tell us anything. That's what you say, unless you feel the need to. In which case, maybe you should talk to Hurley first. He seems like your guardian right now. But, yeah, no, this is awful. I hate it. Mummy passed away when I was born. And around the same time, my father, well, he had to go to a faraway land because of one of the cases he and Early were working on. Oh, no. Oh. Wait a minute. Did you say he and Hurley? Yes. Daddy and Early were always solving mysterious cases together. Yeah, she didn't mention that before. Yeah. He wrote them all up in his diaries. That's what's in the metal chest over there. Really? He recorded them all? So, you mean it's true? Mr. Sholmes really did have a partner with whom he tackled some of his most taxing cases? Oh, yes. I mean, it's always nice to have one, isn't it? So, Mr. Sholmes' partner was your father? Sorry, is your father? Exactly. Oh, no. Early told me I wasn't allowed to look in the chest. But that only made me want to look even more, so I opened it up. Oh, goodness. And found your father's memoirs. Yep. So I asked Early, who wrote these? He nearly fell off his chair. But then he told me. That's when I found out that the author of all those accounts was my father. So Iris's father was Mr. Sholmes's partner. It's not looking good. I've practically lived with Early all my life. I was tiny when he took me in. So it came as quite a shock. When Early told me he wasn't my real daddy, I mean. Oh. It must have done. I wonder why Mr. Sholmes chose to tell you, and at such a young age. To be, like, this is really touchy, but I can't blame him. It feels like it's less of a betrayal than if you tell them when they're like 20 and it's like, oh, by the way, I'm not your real parent. Like, but at the same time, what is real parent? A real parent is a person who loves you and takes care of you. It doesn't matter if you're related by blood or not, really. But that's just me. That's just me. I think that family is more of what you feel than what your blood says. But that's just me. Early says it's because he wouldn't have been able to hide it from me. Oh? Well, having lived with Early all these years, you might say that his ways have rubbed off on me. Oh. There are some things I can just see. That makes sense. Especially lies. I almost know when people are lying before they open their mouths sometimes. Right. Anyway, I was so fascinated when I read Daddy's diaries. That's what inspired me to write The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, actually. I always assumed Mr. Sholmes simply told you all those thrilling stories. Oh no, Early's hopeless like that. He forgets everything. As soon as he's solved a case, it all but vanishes from his mind. That's true. Oh, I see. The other day it was so embarrassing. As usual, he totally forgot about the case he just solved. So the very next day, he gathered together all the people involved and proceeded to solve the case again. Oh my gosh. It was quite a shock for everyone. You can say that again. You share your father's surname, don't you, Iris? That's right, Wilson. Daddy is Dr. John H. Wilson. Ooh, I've got some bad news for you, Iris. Oh! I hate Ace Attorney for doing this to this poor little girl. I'm so sorry, Iris. God, does Sholmes even know? Does he even know? He doesn't act like he knows. Are we gonna have to break it to Mr. Sholmes? Oh no. I learnt from his diaries he's a doctor of medicine, you see. That's what prompted me to study and study so that I could earn a doctorate as well. At 10! That's so incredible. Iris's father, who went to some distant land, and is a doctor by the name of John H. Wilson. Yeah. 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 God, well, I had no idea what he sounded like. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim. The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. He was so scared back then. That's right. Visiting professor of medicine at Imperial Yume University. And the man who, in the most bizarre circumstances, lost his life just before we left Japan. You better not be saying this out loud, Rinosuke. Miss Isato. Yes. Perhaps we shouldn't pursue this conversation any further at this time. Yeah, I agree. I think that would be for the best. We shouldn't have pursued it anyways. It's none of our business. Ah, my dear Feathers, how good to see you. How long have you been here? Ah, Mr. Sholmes. Oh, gosh. I like to think that he jumped directly in their faces. Why ever did you not make your presence known to me before? Ah, well, no matter now. So, how the devil are you? We've been with you for most of the day. Goodness, really? Do tell me, Mr. Sholmes, are you okay? Is your violin unscathed? My violin? Whatever are you talking about, dear madam? Oh, never mind that now. I have something far more interesting to show you. He has dementia! This is worrying. Behold, my dear fellows. Oh, another music box disc. No, not another disc, Miss Usato. This is the one Gregson demanded we hand over as evidence, Mr. McGilded's disc. Oh my! Then, what's it doing here? You know, at times, Mr. Naruhodo, I think that though I have an undeniable turn for detection, I may well be even more adept at larceny. He saw it! Oh, that would be wonderfully exciting. I'd be your pickpocketing assistant. No, let's not go down that road. And Runo could be our go-to lawyer if we ever got caught. She's thinking ahead. Right. Plus, Susie has such beautiful handwriting, she could write all our menacing crime notifications. Yes, I'd be delighted. I'm just going to pretend this conversation never happened, I think. Yeah, it's a good idea. She's like, yeah, she agreed. Alright. What do you want, Sholmes? I don't understand. How did that disc come to be in your possession? I thought Inspector Gregson took it back to Scotland Yard. Quite correct. And that sort of uncompromising attitude is precisely why I always carry some of this. That's above caramel, Mr. Sholmes. Your one and only friend in times of loneliness, if I'm not mistaken. Ryunosuke can be really funny when he wants to be. If you will humor me, my dear fellows, cast your minds back to when the good detective confiscated the disc. What, 20 minutes ago? I'll be taking that whatever it is. Yeah, thank you very much, so hand it over. Oh, yes, of course. And then Sholmes grabbed it. If the police demand something as evidence, my dear fellow, we have no choice but to capitulate. It's all yours, Inspector. How did I... So, for the briefest of moments, I had the disc in my hand, did I not? Yes, you did, but I still don't understand. It was at precisely that moment that I summoned my one and only friend into action. I pressed the disc into a pair of bars, like this. That's amazing! He's really smart, but like, how did he do that quickly, and how did it not get any on it? Like, that it should have, when Gregson got it back, it should have been covered in chocolate, or caramel? I don't know, I've said it both ways. I don't know which one I prefer. The disc and all the minuscule protrusions have made an image in the caramel. Indeed, this caramel is quite exceptional. I developed it myself, you know. Of course he did. Suitably soft for making impressions, but resistant to melting. The result of a precisely controlled solution. Okay, of course he knows. Never mind. How dare I question him? How extraordinary! Carrying a pair of these on one's person frequently proves very useful indeed. Take a house key, for example. A simple press in its unique form is duplicated. That's not a good thing. I can enter anyone's property at will, and never without high sucrose nourishment. He can enter anyone's property at will. This is a problem. Yes, it sounds illegal. From the image, I was able to create this in 30 seconds. Like, what? How? He went so fast. I confess I was most curious to know what manner of music would issue from the disc when played. Do tell us then, Mr. Sholmes. What music does the disc play? Well, unfortunately, I have no idea. No idea. None whatsoever. Are you familiar with the workings of a music box, my dear fellows? No, I'm afraid not. Goodness, you don't know, Runo? Alright, well, is Iris gonna teach us? Yeah! Inside a music box. Hold on. Yeah, this is Sholmes' theme. I didn't realize that was Sholmes' theme before. That's really nice. It's a good detail. Inside a music box, there's a special piece called a comb. That's what produces the sound. Small protuberances pluck the different teeth of the comb as they rotate past it, making the different notes. The first music boxes to be invented used a rotating cylinder with protuberances on it. You see that? But over time, a new type of player was produced, which uses discs such as these. With that development, the popularity of music boxes spread far and wide, all around the globe. Why exactly? Because the discs are easy to produce and can be interchanged to facilitate the playing of different tunes. There are a great many firms in Europe now manufacturing music boxes as a result. It is wonderful to be able to enjoy music even when no performer is present. But it is the very success of the invention that means we are now presented with an insurmountable problem. What do you mean? As you may imagine, the construction of one firm's music box does not match that of another. And we have no way of knowing in which music box this particular disc was designed to be played. There is no resolution to this problem, I'm afraid. It's quite intractable. Okay. Ah, I see. So that's why... Naturally, I tested the disc in those few music boxes I have at my disposal. But as you can hear, to no avail. Yeah, it won't sound very great. The results were equally unsatisfactory in this one. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna turn up the game audio. So, I am presently engaged in acquiring an example of all the music boxes ever made in Europe. Leave it to Sholmes. Every single one? Now he got his normal theme song back. There we go. That's early for you. Always taking things too far. But my dear girl, an unsolved riddle is quite repugnant to my constitution. But surely all the different types in Europe will amount to a huge volume of music boxes, won't it? And a huge volume of money. Yes, that is certainly true. In the worst case, I shall just have to ask you to vacate the attic room. What? That's it. Okay. Anyway, about McGilded. Magnus McGilded. Not a name I expected to hear again so soon. Yes, it's only been 2 months since that grisly case. That was abrupt. Will you remember? Oh yeah, Reaper music. Mr. McGilded perished within hours of the trial's conclusion. And he was there. That's such a good drawing. Was it the curse of the Reaper? No one knows, still now. The omnibus was reduced to a pile of ash. Not a shred of evidence remained. Fire tends to do that. And with the man's death, the truth about the murder in which he was so intimately involved was buried. Even though we successfully established Mr. McGilded's innocence in the trial, the newspapers are still claiming that it remains an unsolved case. It does! What do you mean? It absolutely does! We didn't find out who killed him. Yeah, we never found out who killed him, so it's an unsolved case. The murder of the brickmaker, Mr. Thrice-Fied Mason. In the end, the truth of the matter remains a mystery. We still have no idea what really happened that night. It's true. And although Mr. McGilded was found not guilty through my defense, I still don't know if that was the right judgment or not. He's cackling at us! Even in death. Oh well. It would appear the case is not yet closed, obviously. Okay, that's it? That's it? Okay. Well, it's time I started getting things ready for dinner, I think. Jenny'll be here before long. Goodness, it's an early dinner. Thank you, Iris. Finally, he said thank you. Oh, well, you must let me help you then. That's what women do, we cook. Of course, Susie, there's plenty to do. Come on, Runo, you've got to help too. I think I shall investigate the condition of my faithful performing partner. Yeah! Now then, where did I leave it? Oh, in the place I always leave it. Let this be a lesson to you, Mr. Sholmes. Never leave anything too precious with the pawnbroker. Yes, you may be right. Oh, that reminds me of something Mr. Windibank said before. He said that he had a manuscript of Iris's in pawn, didn't he? Did he? Oh, wow. You are feigning. He is feigning, for sure. Yes, he definitely mentioned it. Mr. Sholmes's latest tale of otherworldly mystery lies dormant in my storeroom, were his words, I believe. So you heard about that, did you? I expect you were as incensed as I was. Oh, yes! The idea of such a wonderful story languishing in Mr. Windibank's storeroom, gathering dust. My dear madam, I'm quite sure I told you already. The pawnbroker's storeroom is the safest place for it, more secure than a bank's vault. And what about your Stradivarius, Early? Was that safe and secure? Well, there may be the occasional mix-up. Caused by a certain impetuous someone not too far from me now. You have any idea how long it took me to write that Baskerville story, Early? Oh, it sounds so exciting! The Hound of the Baskervilles! What? How did you... Okay. I should love to read it! Oh, yeah, they caught it too. Ooh, this is tense. What happened? Ah. What's going on here? Why does it feel like an icy chill just swept through the room? It did. Susie, what did you just say? You said the Hound of the Baskervilles. But how could you know the full title? Well, that's because Mrs. Otto is such a great fan of all the stories about Mr. Sholmes, of course. But Runo, the Hound of the Baskervilles, it's never been published. What? When I showed Early the manuscript, he told me I wasn't allowed to publish it yet. I don't understand. That's why he said that he'd keep it safe. Until it was the right time for the story to be made public, you see. So that's why the manuscript is at Windibank's? And yet, how could Susie here know its title? Well, Early, what's going on? Uh-oh. Ah. What is it, Mr. Sholmes? It would appear our guest has arrived. How convenient. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys to it. I'm out of here. Miss Lestrade. This is a bad idea. I knew I weren't welcome. Oh no! I'm going! No, wait! Miss Lestrade! She came back. We've all been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Just bad timing. Haven't we, Iris? Oh, Oh, this is, oh. How would she know it? That's, yikes. Here's the questions. Those are the big questions. To be fair, I know the answers. I know, but I can't tell you. That's no fun. Oh yes, just wait there, Ginny. We'll have everything ready in a jiffy. Oh no. Come along, Susie. I'm gonna shoot you to get the answers out of you. Right, of course. It's a pleasure to see you here, Mr. Stratton. Please, make yourself at home. God, they're both so... Don't stand in the doorway, my dear girl. Come along in. What say you to some... Mendelssohn? Miyamoto-san. I'm sorry, the Mario thing just came out.
Pronouncenames.com. Mendelssohn.
Mendelssohn. He's not gonna say it with a German accent though. What say you to some Mendelssohn? I won't take no for an answer. Mendelssohn it is then. Okay, good. I don't know what that means. To be fair, if I didn't know the context of him playing the violin, I also would not know what that means. I've never heard of that composer. I'm a fake classical music fan. I'm not really. I never claimed to be. Hi! You think Gina likes cats? I hope she's not allergic. We didn't check. That evening, Iris prepared us all a meal that was even more delicious than usual. Mr. Sholmes' violin performance was in no way meddlesome. I see, a lot of people like to think that he's actually bad. I think that he's good. Because, like, he gives me the vibe of someone who's very good with their hands. And I'm really good with my hands. So I can play instruments, you know? And Gina, as we came to call her, taught us all how to steal things from one another without being noticed. Aw, they got on a first name. Sweet. Everyone thoroughly enjoyed themselves well into the night. Aw. They all had a good time. You love to see it. "9:30. That's not well into the night. That's pretty... Well, okay. Considering they were having dinner at like 4:30, it's pretty... yeah. That was a very enjoyable evening, wasn't it? Oh yes, Iris's cooking was truly divine. I feel as though I can still hear the enchanting strains of Mr. Sholmes' violin even now. I'll give it to him. He's out of practice. Best of all, I bet I could steal the glasses from his lordship's face next time we're in court. I won't try, though. Naruto-san, could I consult with you about something, I wonder? Okay, this is, that they've switched to speaking Japanese now, I think. What's the matter, Naruto-san? It's about the telegram I received. Ah. The one that arrived first thing this morning, I suppose. I've been summoned. What? Summoned? What do you mean? The telegram was from the Lord Chief Justice's office. Lord Strongheart has asked to see me. The Lord Chief Justice? When? Tomorrow morning. What? Then we have to start preparing at once. Oh, no. That won't be necessary, Naruto-san. I've been summoned alone. Do not let her go alone. That freak. I do not trust that. Alone? What on earth for? I have no idea. I suppose I shall find out tomorrow. What's all this about? Whatever it is, it's making me feel very uneasy. Oh? Oh, who could that be, I wonder? What do you- it's like one of the 3 people downstairs. 2. Did Gina leave? Good evening, friends. I'm gonna blare my loud music. Ah, Iris. Hello again. Oh, and Gina. Hi. And Gina, too. Yep, Ginny's gonna stay with us tonight. She's gonna sleep in with me. Aw, isn't that right, Ginny? Well, yeah. How lovely! Let me make a pot of tea. Aw, you know, I've learnt so much today. Oh, what in particular? All those things Jenny showed us, wasn't it wonderful? Oh, you mean all those pickpocketing techniques? We had fun trying them out on each other, didn't we? That sounds like a blast, honestly. I want to teach my friends how to pickpocket. Oh no, I think I've awakened a natural talent. I can earn a living from it. I don't recommend that. You might be getting ahead of yourself a little there. Yeah. So, what brings you up to our humble quarters at this late hour? Well, you see, I came to return this. Oh my gosh! Wait, what? That's mine! Oh my! However did you? I told you, didn't I? I have a natural talent for it. Oh yes, I'd forgotten. Iris literally is a child genius. You forgot? So anyway, here, you can have it back. Not that I really understand why you wear it, though. Ah, thank you. Alright then, good night. Yes, good night. She's not leaving, though. Huh. So this is your office, is it? That was so unnatural. What do you think, Jenny? I think I wouldn't fancy my chances with a lawyer what lives in a place like this. Yep, me too. Seems as though Iris here still has something she'd like to talk about. Clearly. She said goodnight and then continued to just wander. I suppose she probably wants to talk about the manuscript. So hopefully when they're conversing with each other, they're doing it in Japanese so that she doesn't understand, because that would suck. Yes, I suppose she probably does. Iris, I suppose you're hoping to talk about the manuscript, aren't you? Aren't you going to tell me? I'm so sorry. I need a little more time, please. Alright, I understand. I hope I haven't made you feel awkward. Oh, no, not at all, Iris, not at all. I don't know what all this is about, really, but... It's all a story you made up, is it, Iris? This mantle script or whatever you call it? Oh, it's not exactly a story that I made up. It's something I read in Daddy's diaries. Daddy's? You mean Ellie? That's right. I don't suppose I've mentioned it to you before, Ginny, but my daddy was Ellie's assistant once, his partner. Those are two very different things. Huh? Well, does it not make sense? They solved all sorts of strange and mysterious cases together. Is that right, mister? The hell would I know? Apparently so. I was as surprised as you are, though. And Daddy wrote all the details of every single case down, you see, in his diaries. So I study them and write my stories based on what actually happened. Except I changed some stuff. So, where's your old man now, then? Oh. He had to go away on urgent business to a faraway land for 10 years. And he'll be gone a very long time. So, I've never really met him. Oh, right. Come to think of it, I don't know anything about Gina's parents either. Perhaps we should ask her. It's really none of our business. Like, we really need to stop putting our noses where it doesn't belong. Iris, this Haunted the Baskervilles story. I take it it's another tale inspired by your father's accounts, considering you literally said that a few hours ago. That's right. I thought it was fascinating. But it's different somehow. From the other cases, I mean. Oh, how? I don't really know, but it must be special in some way. Because after I'd written it and I'd showed the manuscript to Early, he turned white as a sheet. It's the first time I've ever seen him like that. Oh, we get the conversation? It pains me to have to say this after you've toiled over it for so long, Iris. But this story must not be published at this time, under any circumstances. Why not? It's one of my best works. I'm not at liberty to say, not now. So please do not ask me. Alright then, I won't. And I do solemnly swear that I will explain everything one day, Iris, when the time is right. Ooh. Getting mysterious. What's in this story that's so important? That's how the manuscript came to be with Mr. Windybank, isn't it? Yes. Early said it had to be somewhere very safe. That really gets my goat, that does. He's treating you like a child. She is a child. It's mean, that's what it is, keeping secrets like that. I'm sure Mr. Sholmes isn't trying to be mean. If he said he wasn't at liberty to talk about it, I'm sure there must have been a very good reason. He blabs on about anything. I didn't imagine he could even keep a secret, to be honest. I think so, too. You lot are too trusting for your own good. He can't pull the wool over my eyes. Sholmes is lying to Iris. I bet my life on it. What? Oh, Early's lying to me? No, Iris. No. Okay, I gotta talk to Gina now, standing in the shadows. Alright. Okay, fine, we'll do what the game wants. I've realised I don't know anything about your parents, Gina. I ain't got any, have I? Never did have. Oh. Look, East End's full of orphans like me. No one wants nothing to do with us from the minute we're born, not even our mums. Okay, I might have spoiled that. I thought that they established that already. That's my B, if I did. I think I might have cut it out in post because I realized I wasn't sure if they had said it or not. I hope I did. Sorry if I didn't though. We all stick together. The older ones look after the little ones and make sure they get by. So that's why you're a pickpocket. Aww. Nah, diving's my life. I love it. No, you know that you do it for that. I get a kick out of every time I lift some pompous idiot's purse. Can't blame her, though. That's how we all afford to eat. I'm like Robin Hood, ain't I? That's how I see it. Yeah. Oh, Gina. I do think about it sometimes. What it'd be like to have parents, I mean. I always thought it'd make everything right. I haven't listened to what Iris just said. Sounds like having parents ain't always easy either. Oh. Sorry. Oh. I did the wrong voice. I mean, if you know you never had them, you don't feel like you always want to meet them. Oh. It's true. Oh. I do want to see Daddy so much. Oh, Iris. Alright, anyway, moving on. Gina, what did you mean when you said that you know Mr. Sholmes is lying to Iris? Well, he reckons he popped that manuscript or whatever, right? But come on, that's obviously a load of rubbish. Oh my, why would you think that, Gina? Simple. That story really was in Old Windybank's storeroom. There's no way someone from halfway around the world, in other words you, could know about it. She's got a point. Ah. Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. He wouldn't have sold it without telling you. But Artie would never do something like that. I'm sure of it. I agree with Iris. Ha! Grown-ups do a lot worse than that, believe me. Barefaced liars, a lot of them. You just ain't realized it yet. I feel bad for her because she's used to having to deliver hard truths to kids in, like, an orphanage. But, like, you don't know this. Like, this is the problem, Gina. You don't know. You can't say for sure. You're not helping. You're not making her accept a hard truth. You're just being mean. Like, she doesn't mean to be. I'm sure. But, such an awful situation. I'm telling you, that mental script ain't it, Windy Banks. You'd soon see if you had a look. Even if you think you can trust him, I don't. That Sholmes is a liar like the rest of them. If I'm honest, I have wondered if Early's telling me the truth sometimes. See? Oh, but I don't mean I think he sold it. I mean that I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere. Somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him. Oh no, it's okay. It's natural. Oh. Don't be too hard on yourself, Iris. Oh. Iris is the only character in this game that can make me cry. She can do it. She can do it so easily, man. Oh my goodness, look at the time. It's like 10 o'clock. Come along, Jenny. We should go back downstairs. Yeah, alright. And please don't mention any of this to Early, will you? I guarantee you he has got his ear pressed up against the door right now. No, of course not. Good night then, Iris. Good night, Gina. You must let me make breakfast for you tomorrow morning, I insist. Oh, yes, please. I can't wait, Susie. Night then. Finally, I don't have to do all the cooking around here. Iris. Sure is easy to forget, isn't it? Sometimes she speaks just like an adult. Deep down. No, it's not deep down. She is still just a child. A very smart one, but she's a child. Well, I think it's time that I turned in for the night too, Naruhodo-san. Alright, bye. Night. Dr. John H. Wilson, Iris's father, but also the name of the murdered visiting professor at Yume University. It can't be a mere coincidence. There's something deeper going on. Yeah, it's rough. Alrighty, we're going to bed. I know who this is, so... Mr. Naruhodo. Mr. Naruhodo. That voice. That's Mr. Sholmes! Yeah? He broke into your house to wake you up in the middle of the night. What's going on? It's the middle of the night. It's Miss Lestrade. She's gone. Oh, Gina? She was supposed to be sleeping in Iris's room, but her bed is empty. Well, she's an independent young woman. She probably decided to go home, no? I think not. From speaking to her before she retired, I received the distinct impression that she was looking forward to breakfasting with Miss Usato. No, I don't believe the girl has gone home, but I've been waiting for over an hour now. Over an hour? Oh. If you'll indulge me, look out of the window, my dear fellow. What's this about? They should not be able to see that from here. There's zero way they could see that from where they are. I guess if you peered really hard, maybe, but I don't believe it. Wait a minute. Why is there a light on at this time of night? Didn't he say at 12 he turned the thing? That's Mr. Windibank's pawnbrokery. Mr. Windibank's. Oh no! He definitely overheard that conversation. To be looking for her? He definitely overheard that. There's no way someone halfway around the world, in other words you, could know about it. She's... oh... she's such a good friend. She's such a good friend. Oh, I love Gina so much. He heard that, yeah. Is this the first time he's looked up at us with that expression? It's kind of creepy. Could Gina have gone? It seems you have some knowledge of the situation, Mr. Naruto. Sorry? Oh, no! No, not really. Well, anyway, we must investigate. At once! Okay. Mrs. Otto! Man, she is a light sleeper. Oh, it's 1 in the morning. Okay, yeah, it is pretty late. Lord Winterbanks, it's open! And the lamp is burning. It must be Gina, mustn't it? Yeah, 1. Let us hope it's nothing more sinister. What? Come, there's not a moment to lose. Also, I hate that he took the time to put on his coat. Like, dude, she could be in trouble. Why do you put on your coat? I swear. Clearly something is afoot inside. He is very serious right now. There's no one here. Oh yes, there is. Ah! Mr. Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes! What the? Has Sholmes been shot? Leave me, Mr. Naruto! But after them, go! You've got a sword? Right. I'm sorry. Go where? This is ridiculous. Blast! I've lost them! What? Hello, hello, what have we here? The alarm was just raised from this pawnbroker, sir. Do you know something about that? Officer, come with me! It's my friend, Mr. Sholmes, he's been shot! Shot? With the policeman close behind me, I ran back to Windybanks.
Mr. Sholmes!
Mr. Naruto!
How bad is it? Never mind me, but there's much at stake. Behind that door. In the storeroom. Hurry! It's Gina!
Yeah, of course they're gonna hit us with it to be continued. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. Alright, I'm gonna end it there. I know it's gonna kill you. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry for doing this to you. It sucks. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Even though it'd be kind of weird if you did enjoy that last bit. If you don't hate me for leaving you on this cliffhanger, you could give me a like and a comment. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one, hopefully, where we find out how Sholmes is doing.